Okay, y'all. God put it on my spirit to tell y'all, stand up and be a leader. Okay. First, I want to quote the Bible verse, 2 Corinthians 4:5. Our message is not about ourselves. It is about Jesus Christ as the Lord. We are your servants for his sake. And to refer that meaning to y'all, meaning like our life is not about ourselves. Like, okay, yes, when we look in that mirror, yeah, we gonna see ourselves, but it's deeper than that. Like, no matter how much you don't think about it or know about it, somebody's looking up to you. Somebody want to be just like you. Somebody's watching you from the distance. Somebody's watching you who close to you. So you got to be that best version of yourself. No matter what life throws at you, you got to keep pushing and know that God is molding you to be that person that he needs you to be. But first, you got to do what's right. How can you be the best version of yourself if you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong? Like, yes, like we all got feelings and emotions, but don't let that get the best of you. Don't let that make you to a person that you don't need to be. It's about elevating life, going up and up and up. Don't be settling for less than what you deserve. You got to know your worth. Everybody deserves love, respect, and all of the things that we need to keep us pushing. But one thing about it, when you grown, you know what you're doing. If you're doing this wrong, you ain't gotta wait till somebody tell you like, hey, you're doing this wrong. Let me show you the right way to do it. No, you already know the right way to do it, but you choose not to. It be wasting time telling people something they already know. That's why you gotta let God handle it. If this person not no child or no kid, then you ain't got no business telling a grown person what they need to do and what they not need to do. Like, that's what you gotta learn. You gotta stand up and be the best version of yourself. When they see you doing good, hey, they probably gonna change it. They probably don't. But that's not up to you to worry about or stress about. You gotta leave it in God's hand. Because God got different plans for everybody. He do. So you can't go into this person plan trying to correct it. No, you gotta let God handle it. This is not a kid. This is not a child. It's okay to tell a child what they need to do right and what they need to do wrong. But if it ain't no child, you gotta let go and let God handle it. Cause don't nobody got time to be wasting time telling a grown person what they don't and need to do. They know already. They know. They just choose not to do it. That's why you gotta look in that mirror and say, what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do to change the world. What I'm gonna do to be the best version of myself. What I'm gonna do to break curses that don't need to be there. Like, you gotta be that change. You can't be sitting here and worry about what somebody else is doing. What you doing? What somebody else got going on ain't your business. What are you doing? Are you being the best version of yourself? You talking about this person, you talking about that person. What are you doing? What that person in that mirror doing? See, the real now, people be all the other people's business. What are you doing? Are you being the best version of yourself? Are you putting God first? Do you know without God, would none of us even be here? Your problems and stuff doesn't matter. If you wasn't even alive, you wouldn't even have no problems. But that's the thing about it. People worry about the worldly things. They ain't talking about God like they need to be talking about God. Because if it wasn't for God, we wouldn't be here. Like, make it make sense. Y'all, the math ain't mathing. Like, it's just so much going on in the world nowadays. But hey, things been happening under the sun since it been happening under the sun, under the moon, under the stars. This just ain't started yesterday. This just ain't started last night, a second ago. Things been going wrong, but it's just the fact that people don't right their wrongs. People don't want to do better nowadays. Some people will settle for less than what they deserve than to be getting what they deserve. Like, make it make sense. Like, going through that stuff ain't putting you nothing but under stress and all that type of stuff that you don't got to go through. Like, if you know somebody ain't treating you right, why is you still with this person? If you know somebody ain't doing right, you can't keep telling this person, hey, you can do this, that. That person already know that. That person make their own choices. You gotta make your choices and make the right ones. Like, we not perfect, but we can do the best we can. We can do that. But it's just life gonna keep going on whether you do wrong or right. So make your time work this while. Like, don't settle for less than what you deserve. And hey, it's okay to help somebody. But if that person ain't trying to help themselves, then you basically wasting your time. Cause first, before somebody even change, they gotta change themselves. They gotta want to change. Like you gotta be that change. You can say, "Oh well, I'm gonna change this." You just talking. It's not done until it's done. So like, wake up and already have a positive mindset. Oh, I'm gonna do this today. Oh, I am this. You gotta have affirmation like I am mentally stable. I am physically stable. I am spiritually stable. You gotta speak nothing but prosperity over yourself. You gotta already claim in the name of Jesus, and it's already done. But yes, y'all, like I had to push that message out there, like stand up and be a leader. Like, hey, know one thing about it, somebody's always watching you. And yeah, we already know God is watching, but I'm talking about people on the really, in the really world, like people are already watching you, even if they watching you for good, bad, it don't matter. Long as you being the best version of yourself, they can spread lies about you all day and night long. Long as you know you doing what's best for yourself and you doing what's right. Hey, they gonna talk anyway, whether you doing good or bad. But you can inspire people just by being the best version of yourself, not letting life knock you down, not letting nothing in your life knock you down for being that person you need to be. Stand up and be a leader. Like keep shining your light. Even when life throws you ups and downs, like keep getting back up. It's about getting back up. That's what matters, because life be life, and yeah, it's like, hey, but one thing about it, God is always there. Like, pray about it, don't worry about it. Pray about everything, worry about nothing. Like, prayer is the key to a lot of things. And, like, watch what you pray for. Because one thing about it, God always listen. He ain't going to come on your time, but he always on time. So, you got to stay inspired. Like, keep looking at the positive. Don't be looking at the negative. Because, like, when you keep looking at something that you're not doing right, you're going to keep your focus on it. You got to elevate yourself and be the best version of yourself. Because one thing about it, when you grown, your mindset should be already mature. Like I said, should be. Not everybody go through maturity the way they need to go through it. Like some people be wanna, hey, keep their childish way until their adulthood. And no, you're not a child no more. You're an adult. So what you used to do in your kid days, your child days, it's over. You're an adult now. You gotta be a best version of yourself. Cause one thing about it, some people got kids and they still got this childish behavior. Like your kids are looking at it. And hey, 9 out of 10, they may do what that person is doing. They may not do it. But the thing about it, it shouldn't be there, period. When you're an adult, you're supposed to be making the best decision for yourself, not the wrong decision. Yes, we all can do wrong things, but that's the problem. People choose to when they don't need to. Like, it's a lot of people doing what they don't need to do than doing what they should do. Like, make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. Make it make sense. Like, what have the world come to? More people doing wrong than they doing right. Like, if it's not right, then just don't do it. But it seems like it's hard for people nowadays. Like, but that don't be nothing but the devil, y'all. Because, like, God do not lead us to do wrong. That's how you know that person ain't got God in their life. Like, they may say they do. Like, they may believe they do. But, no, it don't work like that. It do not work like that. That's why you got to always put God first. And whatever you're going through, just pray about it. You're going to get through it. It ain't no way that you can't, because we can do all things through Christ. Christ now, we can't do it on our own. We didn't even come in this world on our own. So how can we do it on our own? No matter how much you think you're waking up your own, you're not. No matter how much you think this and that is that, you're not. You got to lean on his understanding. That's why I call walking by faith. Like when some go wrong and some go this way, you got to still keep having faith and believing in God. Because God got you. Like even when it seems like he don't, but he do. It's just the fact that you don't believe like you should. Because if you do, then you know, hey, God got this. Like whatever I'm going through, he gonna make it 10 times better. Like whatever this problem is, like he gonna fix it. Like you gotta, but first you gotta do the work too. Like it don't work like that. You just can't expect something to go right when you're not even doing right yourself. When you're not even being right. Like it don't work like that. It don't work like that. You gotta be a leader, y'all. Like, but it's just the fact that we can do better, but we choose not to. Like, I thank God and I thank everybody that I done crossed paths with. I let them teach me to be the best version of myself. Because one thing about it, you can do people good, you can treat people good, and some people still act like you ain't worth what you worth. But hey, you don't need no validation for nobody. If somebody don't see your worth, you ain't gotta force it upon them. No, just stand back. Like, hey, I ain't finna prove myself to nobody. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. It's up to you to listen. Cause one thing about it, you ain't gotta keep repeating yourself like a broken CD that's keep repeating the same song over and over again. Like, no, you ain't gotta keep repeating yourself. These people is not nobody that's they listening. Cause people hear what they want to hear. They learn what they want to learn. They do what they want to do. But they don't do what they need to do. It's a lot of people do what they want to do, but they don't do what they need to do. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. The math ain't math. Like, come on, y'all. Like, what we doing now? Like, why we studying for less than what we deserve nowadays? Why? Like, yes, I admit, yes, I was that person, but I'm not that person no more. I'm not my past. I'm not finna settle for less than what I deserve. Like, yes, like, I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna keep on going, cause like, God is putting in my spirit to, hey, be a leader. Stand up, be a leader. It don't matter what they doing, what you doing. What are you doing? See, that's the thing. People be worrying about all the stuff they don't need to worry about. Worry about it. Matter of fact, don't worry about nothing. Do the right things. Pray about it. Don't worry about it. Pray about it. Like, prayer change things. But it's just the fact that know that you come from God. We all come from God. We all are God's children. But not all of us are obedient. Like, make it make sense. Like, it's just the fact that we all can do right. But most of all of us choose to do wrong. But I love y'all. Put God first and keep shining your light. If anything I said resonate with y'all don't forget to comment. Like, how can I know that you, hey, oh, I can resonate on that? Like, even though I know everything I'm saying is the truth. But like, hey, what the feedback is, like, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe and join the Tutor Gang Squad. Yay. Y'all, I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath, but hey, if I gotta tell people the truth, then I don't care about being out of breath. It's just the fact that I got the message out there. Like, don't hold back. Like, tell people what you know. Tell people what you learned. Like, that's the thing about spreading the word. Like, it's a lot of people, oh, they share this, they sharing that. Share the truth. Tell people what they need to hear. Don't tell people what they don't need to hear, because it's unnecessary. It's a waste of time. Like, be yourself, put God first, and all that type of stuff that you need to do. Like, you know what you need to do. Just do it. Don't procrastinate about it. Don't say I'm gonna do it later. Do it now, because tomorrow isn't promised. But I love y'all. If y'all like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join to the game. Y'all have a nice, blessed day. Yay. Period. Okay. Tired.